Hey everybody, welcome back once again. Cheap Comic Collector here. My name's Rob. It is the 463rd episode of Cheap Comic Collector. Not counting some of the live streams and other things that we've done. So, anyway, it's Friday, September 20th, and tomorrow is the big $2 claim sale. Showing all the books that we've shown during the past week, quite a few of them. In fact, so many that I didn't want to show any books today that would end up in a claim sale. So I went and grabbed a box of stuff that I intended to keep. And so I'll be showing those. And what we've got is this box of spirit books. All those spirit magazines that I got from our buddy Matt. Also known as the Ghost of Tom Joad 76. And since then, he started a YouTube channel. And so check him out. I got to look up the name of his YouTube channel. I was just watching it earlier, and I don't. He's got so many different names: Matt Morgan, the Ghost of Tom Joad 76. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Joad. That's not right. And Heroes for Hire Comic Club, I think, something like that. He just started, so it's I haven't seen it enough times yet to remember. My stupid brain. Let me see if I can find him here. He should be in my notification list because he's been doing one or two a day. Here he is, Heroes for Hire Comic Club. So check his channel out. And he also has a Whatnot channel, the Ghost of Tom Joad 76. And that's where I got these from. This is actually how I met him, is through Whatnot. And so I got some books from him. He gave me a really good deal. Spirits, dollar. And these are the kitchen sink spirits. These aren't like the DCs and stuff. These were the back, the kitchen sink ones. And they're only $1 a piece. Now they came in like $1.23 because of shipping and taxes. Because Whatnot is got to be Whatnot. But I thought we'd go through those today. So I got these stacks. It's the first time I've really gone through them. I showed some of them on Aaron's channel after I got them because I was so excited to get these for $1 a piece. And look, they're stacked so high you can actually see the edge of the stack. So we're going to go through these. And I'm going to take my time, go through them. Try to put them in order, see how many I got, which ones I got, which series I got, all that kind of stuff. So bear with me while I do that. If you like the spirit, you'll see some great art. And we'll go up top. Here we go. What a stack. Alrighty, so we got number 2. And actually, let me pull up my list because I might have a couple of these. I don't think I do. See if I even have these in my list of what years they were from. There's been so many different spirits series over the years because it's such a great classic character that it's hard sometimes to quite tell which ones are which. So, it's got a cardboard cover. Number 2 is from 1992, Kitchen Sink Press. This is the origin years. Spirit, the origin years. I don't think I've even got that one listed in my list. So, what's that mean? That means it's like the original stories, the very first ones, maybe. So I guess I'll have to bring up Grand Comics database to make sure I know what I'm talking about here and how many issues were in a series and all that kind of stuff. So, Spirit. And we'll just type in Spirit. Hopefully it'll come up. And they will be a little bit easier to find in case there's different series in here. So I'm looking for the origin years right now. There were a lot of titles with Spirit in the name. There it is, Spirit, the origin years. Oh, there was 10 issues. I didn't think, I didn't expect there to be that many of them. I thought there'd be like 4 or something like that. So this is number 2. Oh. And the nice thing about these is they did these text articles and stuff about the stories and so on and so forth. So pretty cool. So this is number 2 of the origin years. Number 3. I wonder what order, if there's a certain order I should read these in, if they printed them in order or not. I don't know. And then this is number 7. I'm probably just going to take them all out of the bag so I can see what's what. Look at the flap on that bag. Holy cow. What kind of bag is that? That's crazy. Number 7 from 1984. So I think they did the magazines first, probably. And I got a bunch of magazines from him, too, but that's not in this load. We'll look at those some other time. This is... There we go. So the ongoing started in 83 for the comic book series, went to 1992. I didn't realize they were printing that late. Okay, so it had 87 issues altogether. That's a lot. 1984. Of course, Spirit was a weekly series when it was in the newspapers. So, yeah, in case you guys didn't know, for those who don't know, the Spirit originally appeared as a newspaper supplement, and it had some other stories in it as well. That was created by the Will Eisner and the people that worked for him in the Will Eisner shop. And it was back then the newspapers were huge, right? They were much larger than the newspapers of today. And so you would take this section and you would fold it and cut it and make your own comic book. And so that's why it has like when you see these, they have the title of a newspaper at the top, because that's what it folded to. Basically a standard size comic book. So anyway, 1984 to 1992. So yeah, that's the ongoing series, and these were in color. Looks like they added color for the comic book series. I know pretty sure most of the magazines were in black and white. But this is a classic series, classic creator, classic character. Unfortunately, his sidekick was a racial stereotype, but still great entertaining stories. And for some reason, there's a Megaton Man story in the back of this one. Oh, it's a sneak preview of their Megaton Man series. Okay. Wondered what was going on there. Yes. Ad on the back. Megaton Man joins kitchen sink lineup. So number 7. This one is number 20. And I think these all had new covers by Will Eisner, the way it looks, because he signed this one with an 86, so that would have been the year of publication. Yeah. So that's cool too. A lot of great art, a lot of great stories. Oh, this one's in black and white though. Is this? Huh. Okay. Well, they must have. The one in color was $2.95. The one in black and white was $1.95. So they must have done away with the color so they could go to a cheaper price, or perhaps people were wanting to see them in black and white and were actually complaining about the coloring since they were originally in black and white. Here's number 21. And like I said, I will be keeping these. You know what? Let me. Spirit number 7, 84. These are 20s and 86. Yeah, it should be right. So they must have went from color to black and white. I thought maybe it was a separate series, like the Spirit in color or something, and it just didn't say it on the cover. But that's what it says. So, and I do have some of these, I believe. According to my list, I have like 5 issues, including the number 1. So, but that's something I'm going to verify before I put anything into a sale. So it will be, if I do have like doubles in the number 1 or something, it will be a while before they make it into a sale because I want to make sure. There's number 21. Nice. Try to keep them in order here. I guess I'll put them back in the box standing up so that I can try to keep them in order here. But I'll need more than that before I start standing them up. Number 22. Originally published in 1947. And yeah, I'm just wondering, like, if these are in order, they were published in order the way they appeared in the newspapers, or if they're just random. I don't know. I wonder if it tells. Probably does in the on the listings for the series here on Grand Comics Database. Oh yeah, notes. First chronological reprinting of all post-war Spirit stories. Most of these stories did not originally have titles. The titles given are the ones used for this reprinting only. Original stories are identified by number and date only. Oh, so if I go to the listings for the individual numbers, we'll go to this one. What's this? This is number 23. And so, yeah, you got a new Will Eisner cover. Beautiful. And then the first story is from October 5th, 1947, October 12th, 1947, October 19th, October 26th, 1947. So all 4 stories in here were in the Spirit sections of the newspaper in October of 1947. And so that's cool that it has a witch on the cover, because that probably means there's like a Halloween story possibly in here. Another one of those great big flaps, man. I've never seen those before. I wonder if those are specifically made for something else, or what. See if we can find the one with a witch in it. I assume there's one with a witch in it. There she is. Yeah, it's Halloween story. You can see the Halloween decorations down here on the. This would have been like the cover of the comic, right? When you folded it all up, the first page would have been. That's what the first page would have been. So cool Halloween story in here. But that's good. Nice. This was number 23. And then this is 24. So let me jump and see if all those are from November, and then I'll just assume they're in chronological order like it said they were. Yeah, November 2nd, 9th, 16th, and 23rd from 1947. So very cool. They did it right. Another great big flap. That's odd. And Will Eisner's artwork and storytelling, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's number 25. These are all going straight into the reading pile now that I've showed them on the channel. It's kind of like triple the size of what my reading pile is right now. Maybe I should leave them in the bags. I don't know. Number 26. These are in such great condition, too. These are just, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with them. There's no spine ticks. There's, well, maybe a little bit, but unbelievable. I mean, if I had these, I probably would have read the heck out of these things. This should be like a master class. Just reading these should be like a master class in storytelling for comic books. Because Will Eisner is one of the masters, no question about it. Number 27. Number 28. And I honestly don't know a whole lot about the Spirit. I think I've forgotten more than I know. I think his real name is Denny Colt, I believe. And they think he's dead or something. So his secret lair is actually like a tomb in a graveyard, if I remember correctly. I should have read up on it before I did this, but I've been filming this week's episodes all day, and I wanted to get this last one done, and I thought when I thought of these to go through, since I didn't want to put anything in the sale, I just kind of jumped on it. Number 29. His girlfriend there wants to get married. He don't think he wants to. Number 30. Now back on white paper. What does that mean? This was the previous issue. It wasn't white paper, I guess. This is looks pretty much the same to me, man. Not much difference there, unless they just put out that on there, but it was yeah, it all looks fine to me. I don't know what that means. All right, These are enough where I can make them stand up in the box a little bit. So cool. Number 31. Oh, thank you so much, Matt, for these. I know you, I know these had some special memories for you. And I really appreciate you passing them on to me. Number 32. And especially at such a great price. Oh, this one's cool. Look at that. Number 33. $34. 3 never before reprinted stories. So the magazines must not have done all of them. And that doesn't mean there's not 4 stories in here. It just means 3 of them were never reprinted, right? So, because my first thought was only 3 stories. Did they change the page count? But that's not what it says. It just says 3 stories have never been reprinted. Well, here's number 35. We're jumping to 49. 1988 Harvey Award winner, absolutely. This series should have grabbed any award that was even possible to win. So cool. When I get done going through these, we'll probably flip through a couple just so you guys can see the art better. I'm just kind of skipping through it because I'm curious. I try to get going a little faster here. I'm gonna put these into there. Just situated in order since we're skipping ahead in here. Number 50. $51. And I may have more of these issues in another box or something that I got from him as well. I'm not sure. Can't swear to it. Number 52. Number 53. 54. I'm probably going to read some of these tonight. I'm not going to be able to wait to get through all the other comics that I have waiting to be read. Number 55. 56. I'll probably read those early ones, the origin years or whatever, first. Try to read them in order if I can, as much as I can. 57. It must be in Florida. 58. The Spirit Meets the Whittler. Number 59. The Spirit Trapped in Desert. Number 60. 2 never before reprinted stories. And these are still all brand new covers from Will Eisner, so very awesome. Spirit number 61. Number 62. sure what that's all about. Number 63, Ellen Dolan runs for mayor. That's his girlfriend. And her father is like chief of police or something. Oh, what's this? Superman Batman number 20. What are you doing in there? Apparently I bought some other stuff as well. Or maybe he threw some stuff in. I don't remember. I never remember by the time I get to whatever I'm looking at. I do collect Superman Batman, so I would have got to grab this one if I didn't think I already had it. But I do have it. I think 2005 number 20. My list says I have it. So this one, I guess it will go into a sale. You know what? I'll probably, well, it will eventually go into a sale. Put it that way. Got so many books already sitting here for tomorrow's sale that I don't want to put in that one. The Breach number 1 with Namor. No, why does it look like Namor? This is, I think I bought this one thinking it was Namor, but it's a DC comic. Savior or Destroyer. Breach. I don't even know what this is. Never heard of this. This is 2005. Huh. All right, well, I'll have to do some research on that, see if it's anything I would want to read. I don't know anything about that one. I'll have to put these to the side, I guess. Spectre number 9. You grab the Spectres when I see them, and also grab the Starmans when I see them. This is number 4. There's something thick on the other side. Punisher, the Prize, the prestige format story for the Punisher. That's cool. Nice thick issue. It's even thicker than most of the prestige formats you see. And some more spirits. Yay! But we got another issue jump. So let me get these in order since we're counting backwards. And put those into the stack in their proper place. And we have the Spirit, number 79. The Spirit meets Nero. Number 81. '82. She's still running for mayor. Maybe she got elected and she's been mayor ever since. Huh? There's 83. What did I say these go up to? 80 something. 87 they go up to. So this is 84. 85. 86. I got one of the magazines that he sent that I got from him also was like the Spirit in Space, so that's probably what these stories are. That's why these covers are like this. I must have done later ones where he was in space. Oh, that's Wally Wood art. That's got to be Wally Wood art. and 87. So this would have been the last issue. See what they have to say for themselves. The last post-war spirits. So more in space, the man in the moon. Paper got real thin somewhere along the line because these are a lot thinner pages than the other issues were. Next issue. Yes, there will be a next issue in May. At that time, we will begin reprinting Will Eisner's pre-World War II spirit stories. Look for details elsewhere in this issue. And for this run of the post-war spirit, we've had a wonderful time bringing this long-running and economically accessible series to you. And we hope you'll join us for the Origin Years coming in May. Okay, so they did the Origin Years series, the 10-issue series we looked at the beginning. We had a couple issues after this series, but they were stories that were printed before these series. Because in comics, we never do anything nice and easy. We need to make it nice and tough on the readers. All right, so let me get these in the right place. And we have number 36. $37. Yeah, he's also known for his femme fatales. Although they surprisingly they haven't seemed to feature them very much on the covers. This one's got a Halloween story in it too. Cool. So 37, 38, 39, New Year's cover. Nice. Haven't seen any Christmas covers either. He must have done Christmas stories. Number 40. Great cover. And the thing is with these two, right? This is a new cover. So this was done in 1987. This was done in 1949. So like 40 years later. And I mean, he draws exactly the same way. There was no 40 years later, there's no change in his style. There's no real change in his quality because he was already so top notch. Just amazing to me. I mean, most people, their style changes a little bit as time goes on and so forth and so on. And he's just incredible body of work. Number 41. It's funny. Number 42. 43. Number 44. That looks like the same guy. Did they have continuing stuff? I'm not aware of any of the spirit stories from the newspapers actually being continued, but they may have had some recurring characters, I suppose. I'll find out when I read all these. I'm you know, I mean, I get excited like when I get Disney comics and stuff, but I've read most of those. I haven't read hardly any Spirit at all. I just know that what's there is excellent. So I can't I can't wait to jump into these. Number 45, number 46. I got distracted, you know, and just kind of put them to the side with stuff going on and keeping up with all the videos and everything. But I'm so excited now that I'm actually going through these. Number 47. Sorry, sometimes it takes a little bit to figure out how to get into these with that big flap. Number 48. 2 never reprinted stories in number 64. So we've got to kind of have another break here. Put these in the correct order. Oh, 36, 48. So these probably were in the correct order. And when I brought them up one stack at a time, when I started the show, I messed them up because they're in such big chunks in the correct order. Number 64, 65, and they're actually looking at the Spirit section in the newspaper. That's cool. There's a Christmas story right there. So he did do Christmas stories. I wonder why none of these have a Christmas cover. Seems like that would be a natural thing to do. Oh, since they were printing them in order, maybe the Christmas stories didn't line up with the correct time of year that they were published, so they just didn't do a Christmas cover. That could be. 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Oh, look at this one. This is a cool one. Number 73. Yeah, we're missing a couple issues there. So let me... Oh, no, we're not. This is 70, right? Yeah, 70, 69, 68, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get those in the stack. '64 to 70. And we have 73. 74. The post-Eisner Spirit. 75. So that must be when the other artists started coming in and working for him. 1951. By late 1951, Will Eisner was accustomed to seeing Spirit sections devoid of his work. After 10 years of relentlessly determining the look of the feature, Eisner wasn't thrilled at removing himself from involvement in it, but he felt that with the crew he had in the studio, the Spirit would, while not thriving, perhaps survive. So there's an article there about him giving up at least the drawing. It doesn't really say. I'm not sure if he still did the writing or not. Still got his name on them, says by Will Eisner, but back then that was common. You know, it's like the cartoonists, a lot of, especially comic strips, and these were technically comic strips since they appeared in newspapers. Um, they would sometimes, you know, hire artists and ghost artists and things to work on their strips, and that still goes on today. Um, quite a bit. 76, 77, and number 78, The Last Christmas Spirit. So they're not really a Christmas cover, but at least I put Christmas on the title. So 1951. So 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73. Then it goes to 78. So, like I said, I may have more in another box somewhere from him because I've gotten other boxes. And I actually have this magazine box right here. Got buried underneath some flat rate boxes. But I don't think I had any Spirit comic books in here. There were some comics and some magazines. But no Spirit comics. So yeah, I may have more. I don't know. I honestly don't remember if I do or not. That's terrible. All right, so I'm just gonna take a quick look here and see what I'm missing. This is got to be almost the full set. We ended up with. We started with number 7, so 1 through 6, but I already have number 1 according to my list. So, and then it jumps to 20. So, missing most of the early ones. I do have 11 and 12 also according to my list. So, got 7, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Sorry, guys. I just want to see which ones I got. 31, 32. And I'm flipping them over because I want to keep them in order, not have to go through them again. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Has he been drinking? 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. It's fun to see these back covers anyway, see what they're advertising. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. And they're going to start tipping over, so I'm going to put them back in the box. 60, 61. I got watercolor prints of his Eisner's watercolors. Those are cool. 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and skips to 73. So I'm missing 71 and 72. And I'm actually going to... That's not the right note. Add to my little post-it note here. I don't have a lot of room left on here of some series I'm trying to put together. So I need 71, 72, as well as a lot of the earlier ones. 73, 70. Oh, I started doing it the wrong way. Here we go. 70, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Nope. 79 to 81. I'm missing 80. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. And then number 2 and 3 of the origin years, which are the ones that I will start with when I start reading them here. And I don't even need to put these actually into the list of what I have and don't have too much, because if I see these, I will definitely pick them up regardless of if I already have them, because I know there's people out there that are drooling over these just as much as I did, wishing I'd put them in a sales. So I will definitely try to find some more, because these are nice. Gotta be so much fun reading these. Oh my goodness. And then I have to go through my lists and actually see what... Well, actually, you know what? These are modern comics. I'll just put these... I'll put these in the sale anyway. Not this sale, but maybe next week's sale. Starman 4, Punisher the Prize, kind of a graphic novel. Spectre 9, The Breach #1, and Superman Batman 20. So, yeah, because I'm not keeping too much right now anyway, but I cannot resist keeping these spirits. I was so excited when I got them. So excited to have them. But these I will actually need to start a new pile already for next week's sale. I don't know if I have the room to do that. I'll figure it out. Anyway, this probably went long. So, yeah, 48 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you like the spirit as much as I do. And we will see you soon. Bye.